Today, I want to take an opportunity to ask you a question. Is your portfolio diversified? How do you feel about the allocations in your portfolio? Are we all in small cap stuff? And if we are we aware that we have an extremely high risk, volatile portfolio? Because if we're aware and it's aligned with our goal of, hey, we're just looking to 100x our portfolio and we're just going to gamble, then okay, I understand. That's legit. But so many people, I think, are chasing APYs, they're chasing returns, or they're just chasing, I want a 10x, 20x. And they're not, when the times are good, they're excited by it. But the second that the tides turn, now they're not so good about it. And they're starting to question their entire portfolio. And I always just come down to a few fundamental questions, but it's just like, do you know why you're invested in every coin, every token, whether it's buy and hold or whether it's in a liquidity pool? Do we know why? Do you have a deep understanding of that coin, token, that project, that team? And would you hold this long term? If the answer is yes, okay, we're at a really good start. Two, what categories of projects or even market caps? Is it all small and mid cap stuff? Because the returns are typically higher in a mid cap, but so is the volatility, the ups and downs, and the chaos of the whole thing. And if the answer is yes, and it's for a reason, I'm getting started, I'm willing to take some more risk up front, and I know that I have to be even more diligent on taking profit when I'm in mid-risk stuff, or mid cap, low cap, or mid risk, higher risk stuff. I'm just gonna have to be way more disciplined on taking profits because the volatility is there's just way more volatility. And so I could see an awesome week where I make a couple grand and then I could lose it all next week. Or do you want to take a longer term approach? You're in more blue chip plays. There's a ton of, as of this recording anyway, ETH pairs on base that are producing some really awesome returns. I'm in one that's 110%. That's huge. That meets my 8% a month criteria, and it's an ETH. And so when the market goes wild, ETH may drop 6%, all the mid cap drops 20%, and some small cap drops 60%. Well, my portfolio, if 80% of my allocation is in blue chips, only drops, 6-7%. And maybe the rest of my 20% of my portfolio drops by 40%, but all things equal, my whole portfolio is only down 10% and I'm still making cash flow. Whereas someone else's portfolio is down 60% and they're really having a hard time now. What do I do? Do I take it on the chin and do I redeploy capital, or do I wait for this thing to come back, and do I even believe in what I'm in? My question is, are you happy and content? Are you clear on the diversification of your portfolio? If the answer is no, I challenge you, jump into the DeFi Earner Portfolio Challenge, or just, I don't care where it is, but jump into the UIG and let's get some clarity. Maybe post your portfolio in the portfolio review section. Have a look. What's going on with my portfolio? We're happy to give you feedback on it, but you've got to post it. You got to ask the questions. And maybe right now is a bit of an opportunity to, hey, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Would love to have a look at it. So jump into the UIG, make sure you stay plugged in, or at least at the bare minimum, give it some thought, have a look at your portfolio and ask, am I happy with my allocations? Am I diversified? And that goes beyond just even market caps. That's, as your portfolio grows, that might be across blockchains, might be across different certain types of projects and categories. Hey, AI. Hey, layer ones. Hey, layer twos. Hey, DEX tokens, etc. And I'll leave it at that. I'll see you inside the UIG.